How did you get involved with this project and writing this song?
Well, it started, the producer, Eric Israelian, is a friend of mine and a friend of the family's. And my wife is Greek, and so there was kind of a Greek and Armenian connection with him, after we met him, because they share similar histories. And he had mentioned the idea of the film in passing a few times, but at some point about 3 years ago, we started seriously talking about the subject matter, and it had nothing to do with me writing a song. It was just both of us being passionate about the fact that there's a denial involved with the Armenian genocide that obviously is unhealthy, and reparation needs to be made, but also that there are current situations where this is occurring, and I think a line needs to be sort of drawn from the stories of the past to now. And so we were having a lot of conversations about it, and at some point it came up, would you like to write the song for the film? And I couldn't say no. It's a dramatic thing to feel like I'm a part of and to write a song about and to sort of be asked to be involved in,
I mean, it seems like a world that would be so huge, but you've always been fairly political in your music.
For me, I've never sort of focused on being political in songwriting. Mm-hmm. It's just more of when the mood strikes me. But especially in terms of writing a song for a film, I've done a lot of them, and they're the ones that I think are emotionally charged are the ones that are the most rewarding. And this one I think was probably the most challenging and intimidating, really, because I myself am not Greek, though my wife is. I'm not Armenian. It's not really my history or my story, but I'm passionate about the story being told. And so I just didn't want to let anybody down.
Well, true. I think there's a great way to express this kind of story in art, in music, mm-hmm. and this is a great way to sell it. And the song is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
How many drafts did you go through to find what you felt was the perfect version?
Well, I wrote a whole song, and then I was actually on the phone with my wife at the time, and she was speaking, and I wasn't really listening because I had come to the realization that I got it all wrong. And in the middle of the conversation, I thought, what is this supposed to sound like? And it just started to occur to me, kind of. And so it sort of asked to be what it ended up being.
Wow.
And lyrically, the imagery I had of a young man kind of singing the song to a photograph of possibly his father or grandfather that didn't make it out. And that came from watching a documentary where they had talked about photographs being the personal possession that people would grab at the last second before they were fleeing their homes.
Wow.
That was kind of the one element that people reached for, which I thought was really moving and really touching and really kind of in lieu of being able to have that person, just the image was so important. That you're taking nothing with you but that. So lyrically, it's this man who has survived, and he's kind of vowing or making the promise to his memory and the image of his loved one that he's gonna survive and persevere no matter what, against all the odds.
Be careful.
Thank you.
The world is at your feet, Mikhail. Do us proud.
You're going to become a doctor?
Yes, it's my passion.
Christopher Myers.
Chris is a star reporter for the Associated Press. A toast to old friends and new.
Anna is a fine woman, Mikhail.
You make me feel I've come home.
She's very fond of you. It's obvious.
It's very dangerous for Armenians right now. I want to get you out of here.
If it's not safe for me, then it's not safe for any of my people.
What is the Associated Press doing here?
Reporting on the war.
There is no war here. No one here is safe. I have to get us out of here before there's no time left.
I was told that you organized an escape route.
How can I help?
Do you love him?
You trust no one.
Chris?
We will build a future together.
Tell me what it's for.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. You expecting Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number? Go.